I'm Rabbi Josh Rose, this is Rabbi Goldfeder, and we are together. Soul Food, here's our little bird. I'm Rabbi Goldfeder, and this is Rabbi Josh Rose. It's okay, I'm getting extra time. Can I not use the time? All right. Soul Food is an organization that provides cultural programming to stimulate dialogue about Jewish identity among people like you. And we do very funky, cool stuff to explore the margins of Jewish culture. We want you part of it. Okay, so we're doing an Orthodox Jew and a Reformed Jew both become disenchanted with Hanukkah and rediscovered. This is me at my bar mitzvah. Raise your hand if your bar mitzvah was this cool. These actually are not pictures of me, but I actually think that kind of looks like Gabriel in the upper left. But it's not him, and MJ was not at my bar mitzvah. But I was a nice, typical suburban Jewish upbringing. And with all of the requisite experiences that involves, including a very superficial understanding of what Hanukkah was, including Star Wars toasters and this guy with the spinny toy. And I was mainly taught that Hanukkah was about a battle for freedom. It was all about freedom, which I translated to mean Chuck Norris and Norman Rockwell. So Hanukkah to me became ultimately a celebration of political freedom. And not that much more. But I did love Chuck Norris movies and I did love Norman Rockwell. But it told me to be like a good suburban Jewish American. Until that didn't work anymore. If it was just about that, why weren't Chuck Norris films enough? If it was just about freedom, what was the deal? What was the deeper inner meaning of Hanukkah? So I became puzzled.
So before I was a rabbi, I was a professional hobo. I drank a lot of kosher wine and had a serious lollipop habit. That is really me, by the way. And you can see, just lost. And then I saw the light. I saw the light and got into yeshiva, started experimenting very seriously with my facial hair, and drank more kosher wine, and also started getting into learning Torah in a very serious way. I showed up right around Hanukkah time in yeshiva, and I started learning the laws of Hanukkah. One of the laws of Hanukkah is that your Hanukkah candle is supposed to be lit less than 10 hand breaths above the ground. This is a hand breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And your menorah has to be happy all the time. You can see it's a happy menorah over there. So we started learning the laws, we're getting into it. And also you should light outside your house. You can see here, the happy menorah is outside the house, especially in gingerbread houses. So the outside the house, opposite the mezuzah, 10 hand breaths above the ground. I was pretty serious about the learning, but I had no idea. What does this all mean? What does it mean to me? What's the deal? What can I do with this information? How is this going to make me a better person?
So we both were sort of swimming in this sea of confusion, baffled about what it could possibly mean. So what do? Well, as an adult, I hit the books. I hit the Jewish books to explore the deeper meaning and the inner meaning, to cut through all of the stuff I had been taught about political freedom, that was the essential message of Hanukkah. So I read books about like how to cook marsupials, which is what that says. And I discovered deep inside, and here's the no-joke part, deep inside I discovered that the true message of Hanukkah was that there is a flame, that there is a light, a bright light, internally, that was not about political freedom, but was about a source of purity, so that I could not be persuaded or corrupted by the forces of our society with all of their shallowness and their emptiness, but that I could actually look inside to something that was radiant and brilliant and could see past Justin Bieber.
So about a couple weeks into yeshiva, I heard about this guy named Rabbi Nachman. Who's here? Rabbi Nachman out here? Rabbi Nachman says you should be happy. Rabbi Nachman broke the code about why we light here and there, and he says being outside, lighting outside is important because outside is a dangerous place. Outside is a place where you have less control, and on Hanukkah we bring our light to the places we know less and have less control. And also I was like, wow, Torah is so interesting. All those words are actually some kind of art. There's something going on. There's a code. I discovered the light inside my soul. That's an actual picture of my soul from Denver International Airport that I got actually sent to me. It's unbelievable. I have a light inside, and I gotta share this light. I got light inside. So I said, okay, I'm gonna share it in Boulder, Colorado. I'm gonna bring my light to Boulder. So I had the mothership drop me off on the top of the Flatirons, and prepared to bring the message to the people. And that really actually got me to where I'm now sharing my Hanukkah light.
So I ultimately arrived at an understanding of the true meaning of Hanukkah, and it was about letting go of the political message of Hanukkah, and letting go of all of the influences externally, and trying to find a deep inner freedom within us.
Yeah, so we made soul food. We're like, let's share our light together. Let's combine the light. And so we done soul food, made a lot of interesting people. That was totally rocking when we did President's Search for Orgasm. That was like a totally wild event. And we've been soul food ever since then. We love working with each other. We love doing the work we do here in Boulder about trying to bring what we know and what we love and what we're passionate about to y'all. So come to our events this weekend.